Pets matter, which is why we have vets from University Veterinary Hospital on our show every other week to talk about important pet health issues. And today, I'm joined by Dr. Alicia Spivey. Thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Now, this is a topic we've actually talked about here recently, but there's been an increase that you guys have actually seen locally in this issue. We're talking about a possible link between certain types of food and heart disease. So tell me all about this.
Absolutely. So several weeks ago, Dr. Catherine Foray came in and talked about the link between dilated cardiomyopathy, a heart disease that was really only seen in certain breeds, Great Danes and Dobermans, and veterinary cardiologists started seeing a lot more number of these, and then in breeds that you would never expect to have this disease. And so they tried to come up with what has changed. And they have found a link that so-called beggar diets, boutique, exotic ingredient, grain-free, and some raw, are contributing somehow to this heart disease. And what is so devastating about this disease is oftentimes these guys are not clinical, and we don't find this out until sometimes it's too late.
So someone doesn't notice, like, oh, my pet's acting differently, and then it'll just be like a deadly situation?
Potentially. Sometimes you will see some signs as the disease has progressed, lethargy, some coughing, a lack of energy, but a lot of times we don't find this out until it's too late. And so what we've been doing at UVH is we've been screening a lot of these pets that have been on these specific diets because they listened to the broadcast a few weeks ago and have called with concerns. And we have been doing a lot of echocardiograms, and unfortunately we're finding this a lot. So we don't even know how big this is in terms of the number of animals that are potentially affected.
So if you've been feeding your pet dogs and cats?
This is not really associated with cats as much as it is dogs. That's the link that they're finding is in dogs.
So if you have been feeding your dogs a specialty diet in this way, maybe grain-free, you want to consider just coming in getting that kind of test?
Absolutely. So there are a few different tests that you can run, chest films, a cardiac enzyme called proBNP, but the true way to find out if your pet has this or doesn't is an echocardiogram, which is an ultrasound of the heart. It allows us to look at, is the heart enlarged, is the heart able to pump normally, because that's the most significant part of this disease is that the heart gets big and kind of floppy, and it doesn't contract, and then they end up going into heart failure.
I see. Well, we could talk more about this. This is such an important topic, but we're out of time right now. Thank you so much for being here this morning. But we're going to have more on this on our website after the show, arcotexhomepage.com. We're going to be linking to y'all's blog, which really gets in depth on this, so definitely be looking out for that on arcotexhomepage.com. And stay tuned for now. Jesse has another check of your forecast next.